numbers real fast. All right. Perfect. Looks like we are up and moving on Facebook. Took it a minute to get going. So we're about a minute behind. That's okay. All right. Josh needs a tag at... Why is it not letting me share? That's weird. It's not letting me share any of my posts. That is wonky. Alrighty. Hopefully everybody gets in on that. Give it a quick little dusting. I opened mail early. Sorry, for those of you who enjoy. Am I really crooked, or is that just me? No, I think those boxes are just kind of crooked, but that's all right. Let's bring these guys down. Let's make it. What's up, Chris? Let's make this look a little bit more presentable to where you can kind of see everything as opposed to it all just being stacked up right there. I'd rather everybody be able to see all the boxes. That's the downside with having so many boxes, is that the camera can't keep up. Let's do this. That's much better. But no, I opened mail early because it was a little bit different. What I mean by that is my buddy sent me a package of stuff that he had. And he was like, hey dude, can you look through this and see if I got anything, like, notable? And this is really what I pulled out. So, I mean, there were some neat ones. You know, some cards you don't see every day. Little Jose Reyes. What is this, 2004 SP Authentic? Yep, 2004. This was the only serial numbered card, but a Topps Chrome Gold back when they were numbered to 449, 2003. But I mean, just pulled out some of the bigger names. Wangan, Jermaine Dye, Smoltzy, David Justice, CC, Dr. K when he was on the Indians, Roy Halladay, Andrew Jones, Preston Wilson, Juan Pierre. I mean, there were some neat ones. Troy Gloss, Bagwell, Beltran on the Stros, Biggio, Berkman, Girardi, Endy. So, I mean, there were some fun ones. Just, unfortunately, nothing he can retire on early. It was just fun to flip through that. But he's moving to Germany, so he's like, yeah, less weight for the movers is the right move. We'll give everybody a few minutes to jump in. We only have 5 people in here, so if you're in here, drop a comment. Let me know that you're here. It was a little weird whenever I shared the link to the break. There's no share link for me anymore on Facebook, which is a little worrisome. I'll show you what I mean. So, like, normally it says like, comment, and share, but I don't have it. Rebecca, how you doing? Happy Tuesday. What's up, Peter? Good evening. Or good afternoon, wherever you may be. It's still afternoon for me. Alright, we showed off the Soto yesterday. Anybody want to make some suggestions of what goes up on the stage today? I didn't see the link. Oh. Hopefully others do. We're up to 7 people in here, so that gives me a little bit of hope. Trying to think, what would be good to go up on the stage? Here, but way behind the video. Oh, Josh, if you're ever having issues with Facebook, feel free to jump over to YouTube. Oh, Josh, you're on YouTube. Perfect. I double tagged you again on Facebook just in case. Yeah, so if you hear me talking and like cross talking, and you're like, are people blocking me? There's probably folks on Facebook or YouTube, so I try to check both. Sometimes I fail. Josh, you're a Mariners guy. I'll toss up a little Mariner card. Actually, I got a good theme for today. Oh, Independence Day? Oh, okay. I'll do Independence Day. Josh, I was going to put this up there. A little home field advantage Ichiro. Not a fan of Facebook. Totally fair. If you prefer YouTube, that's why I'm up on both, in case folks prefer a certain way over another. Let's see, we got this one, and where is it? It's in here somewhere. Here we go. Pete Alonso and Paul Skeens Independence Day. So I actually don't have many Father's Day blues. I have a Pete Alonso second year, but that's about it. Oh, I've been live for a while. I'm just busy yapping over here. All right, peeps, what do you say we get this party started? So I'll pull up the list real quick. If you want to double check and make sure that you're in the right spots, you should be. It's just, if you look up Jet Breakers, Josh, it's right there. But before you go, you have to spam the comments on Facebook so that more people come in and watch the live. That's a joke, by the way. But no, I do try to read both. Sometimes I do neglect YouTube. I'm not going to lie, because I'm still not used to it 100%. I mean, I broke without YouTube for a year or so. All right. Well, last piece of administration. It's an empty box. Somebody give me a number. Oh, Brian, you're such a cheater. I need a new number. It's too late. You called it too early. 1 through 1, 2, 3, or 4. Oh, there's 4 of them, so 5 wouldn't even work. I've got 4 multiverses remaining. 1 through 4. Florence, good evening. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate you. It's always fun. Like, I mean, I don't like to seem grifty, but it is like it works. Like, you know, if you boost the comments a little bit. Somebody give me number 1 through 4. First one I see on either YouTube or Facebook. I'm looking. Brian's 5 came in, and I thought that he was picking it, but you might have been. You might have tried to jump the gun a little bit. The downside is there is a little bit of a delay, so I haven't seen anything come through yet. Hopefully somebody picks one. There's only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anybody? Josh's... Oh... Josh, you're on Facebook too? Josh's 2 came through first on my end. Here is number 2. And then 4 for integrity purposes. There it is. There's that 2 is the first one. And then Josh's 8, Josh Strayhorn's 8 came in after that. I promise I do not lie. I've got no reason to. Let's get this situated again. All right. So we'll save that for last. I'll put it back here by Mr. Skeens and Mr. Reyes. But let's do this thing. So, friendly reminder, it is a paper spot break. When we do a lot of Bowman. And it also includes... Actually, it does not include the Heritage base card. So everybody will get all the Heritage base with the Bowman Prospect base. That is what it usually entails. Why I start early... Only if it's too much of a delay. Ah, gotcha. I might cut a new case so we have a wider selection to pull from. We'll see. All right, good luck, everybody. Let's have some fun. What kind of flip through these and I'll call out the notables. All right, VIP Connor Griffin. Dadgum Jesus Made is our first prospect paper card. Jesus Made. Chromes, Alejandro Rosario and Jack Penny. Then we've got Bo, Correa, and Mookie. Starting bid is $10. Last night it went for $10, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Like, there is cash to be made in that. I'm for real. All it takes, I mean, if we pull a Roman Anthony first Bowman paper out of that 24 Bowman box, like, boom, there's your spot paid for, your paper spot. I mean, and then shipping, like, oh, it's a nice W for whoever wins it. Jacob Wilson. Rockstar Rookies, Dylan Cruz. Thank you, Florence, for kicking us off. Pena. We got the two big Brew Crew guys. Chromes, Jackson Humphreys, and Steven Echeverria. Then Brooks Lee, Skeena, and Locklear. Paul Skeens does sign in 24 Bowman as well. So that's a nice little chase for Chris. Get yourself some Jesus, man. Dadgum, Jesus Made. Jesus Made. Yes, it is Jesus Made. Yes, I intentionally say Jesus Made because it's a little bit more entertaining to me. That's I like to have fun with it. Yeah, it seems like the delay is actually like pretty bad today, so I apologize, folks. All right, we got a reptilian in here. Let's see who's hiding. First up, Greatness Loading, Kobe Mayo, Mr. Mayonnaise. Perella, there's Malcolm Moore, decent. Chrome, Nate Nankil, Reptilian, Ismael, Javier for the Slam Diego Padres. This one's going to Sam. Waldrop, Rhett Lauda, and Whitcomb. Thank you, Florence. I appreciate you. Yeah, I went for 10 last night, and I mean, I was like, you know, I don't mean to be grifty with it, but I'm like, guys, I promise it's worth more than that. Like, I mean, even just think about shipping alone with how big the stack is. So I appreciate an early bid on it. It is a good way to build eBay feedback as well. There's a Cruz rookie. Otani's Showtime Showcase. Chrome, Cade Horton, and Dylan Feen. Caminero, Sasaki, and Del Castillo. I'm really pumped for that 24 Bowman. That has been sitting on my shelf for a while, so I'm hoping that it's been marinating and something big is in there. I mean, Roman Anthony would be a really nice hit. Oh yeah, don't forget Dylan Cruz's firsts are in there too. So we got some names. I forget everybody who's in there, to be honest. Top 100, number 36, Emil. Chrome, Aiden Miller. I think he's in there too. Yeah, Peyton Yields. Of course, Walker Jenkins, a big name in there as well. Some in a picture later. Make you jealous, just like the funnel cake. All right. Sounds like a plan, Brian. Man, it already feels like a Thursday to me. All right, show me something good in this last pack. Rockstar rookie, or I'm sorry, rookie, their favorite, Sagisi. Who else? Franklin Arias. Montilla first, KG, Freddie, Kumar, and Arenado. I don't like being a negative Nancy. I think you guys know that. But, like, when that's all we get from a blaster, it's like, come on, we can do better. You know we haven't pulled yet? A Mega Box image variation. That would be ideal. Personally, I would really appreciate it. Sounds like the boss lady just got home. Oh snap, give me 1 sec. I think only... I gotta check something. I gotta do some skilled research here. That's what I'm calling it. Justin is the only person who's liked the video. Justin, you rock. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So, in my opinion, this year Megas have been bitter. So, I mean, we'll see. Let's see what we can get out of here. We haven't hit a variation, though. We did hit a retrofractor out of a blaster, though. That was awesome. Pineda, Max Clark, Sagisi, Randy Rosarena. Is there a horse in your house? No, that's just my wife coming down the stairs. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The boots make a loud noise. Hello.
Hello. I'll fill you in later, but I ran into other grads and even cadets today.
Oh, really?
Cadets here on CSERP. I even knew one of them through Arnold Air Society.
Very cool.
And drove him to Denver.
Oh, who you got on the NBA Finals? I think OKC is like the big favorite, and then the Pacers are like the underdogs. I'll be completely honest with you. I have no idea. I can name 2 players in the final. Actually, 3. Halliburton, SGA, and Chet Holmgren.
I thought basketball was done after March.
No, it's college basketball. Yeah, I pay more attention to college, to be honest. Chang, D'Angelo Ortiz, Will Smith, and Juan Soto. 2 more packs of the base, but then we get the fun mojos.
Look for the ultra rare Kaboom! Insert.
Yeah, those are actually really awesome, though. We haven't hit it yet.
I didn't realize Kaboom came from Panini. I thought it came from somewhere else, I thought.
Yeah, it's all Panini. That's why, like, Kabooms are big in football. Like, they're super big in football.
Okay. Have fun, y'all.
Alrighty. See ya.
I gotta play the crossing.
Enjoy.
Love you, bye.
Love you too. Leo, KG, Schwellenbach, and Marte. It is kind of quiet thus far. I know. I try and start off with the smaller boxes, like the retail if possible, because I understand that some folks are busy. Yeah, dude, I unfortunately don't really follow it. I'm a big Duke basketball fan, though. PJ. A nice Slade. So paper spots looking good. There's Thomas White. I'll sleeve and top load him. Another Javier. Tuck and Contreras. I've got a Kyle Filipowski Bowman Chrome Gold Auto on my table. Tree hockey. Yeah, dude. I mean, I think everybody can see from my Instagram and typically the cards I show off. I'm so into baseball that if I decided to jump into any other sport, I would truly have zero time. I mean, I'm getting close to that point already, but I don't see anything colorful. But let's see what we got. Yamamoto, Tatis, Ellie De La Cruz, VIP Bryce Eldridge, and Eduardo Quintero. Not a bad name for the Dodgers. We got good vets. We want to see good rookies and prospects, though. Show me a Superfractor autograph. LSU baseball. I like it. LSU's produced some phenomenal names. All right. That one looks different. Oh, it's a die cut. That's why. All right. Kumar. Nice Schwellenbach rookie. Corbin. Rookie of your favorites, Nick York and Mariano. Man, we really went on an early, just like crazy hitter with these mega boxes, and now they're kind of being quiet. I think Logo Fractor will make up for it, though. I believe. You gotta believe. Let's go in chronological order. We'll start with 2023 Topps Chrome Logo Fractor. Obviously, big rookies: Corbin Carroll, Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman. William, welcome. I know who you're hunting. You're looking in that 24 Bowman box, going, "Show me Roman, show me." Dude, can you believe he's already so indecisive that he can't figure out what number he's wearing? I'm just messing. What I miss, honestly, a relatively disappointing 25 Bowman Blaster and Mega. The Roman Empires here. Get out of here. Here, just for the sake, since these are just base cards, I'll kind of speed rip these guys. Yeah, Logo Fractor boxes are similar, like there's a similar format to Mega boxes where you get the 2 like fancy packs. But obviously it's much higher end, and the odds for autographs and numbered cards is through the roof in comparison. Well, there's an Adley rookie. I'll pull him off right away because the rest are upside down. Classic 2023 Topps Chrome. Flip-flopping. Thankfully 2024 is much... They took a little bit more time with it and decided, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Ew. Ew. Look at this centering. Ew. Oh my goodness. That is horrendous. Look at the back of that card. What is this? What is this? Ew. Ew. Gross. Nasty. Disgusting. Adley's better, at least. That's a plus. Will I complain if a card is 60-40? No, I won't. Because I get it. But when it's like that, it's like, all right, that's deserving of some shame. Ugh. Look at that bow. Look at how big his forehead is. 3 Roman Anthony cards on eBay today. Nice. Bo Bichette. Garrett Cole. See, that one's fine, though. Nice Pasquatch, except he's also super OC. Gross. We got 2 more upside down. Bubba and Freddie Freeman. Show me normal. It's a little bit better. Herman. Nolan Arenado Altuve. Randy Arozarena. JT Real Muto. Ryan McMahon. There we go. That's decent. Trevor Story. Ozzy Albies. And Logan Webb. Alright, second stack of base. Kanan Smith and Jigba. Send it back with pile of poop. Luis Arias, George Springer, Rafi Devers, CJ Abrams, Tim Anderson, JP Crawford, Jazz, Chris Sale, and Alec Thomas. Now, in case you're wondering, because I've done this before, I opened a box of 2022 Topps Chrome Jumbo way back when. I think I got it on release day. And I sent every card back. Every base card back because it looked really terrible, like that Bichette. And don't expect them to like send you anything cooler back. They're just gonna send you back the same cards. So, all right, we got 2 thick cards in here. You're giving me some hope. Topps Chrome Logo Fractor. Let's do it. Oh, we got ink for sure. We have to, right? That card is thick, and there's no parallel. So I'm leaning towards ink. Matt Olson. Who's behind here? Is this going to be numbered? Rookie. Josh Young, Future Stars. Oh, no, we only have the 1 card that's thick. And it's that non-numbered one. Let's see what we got. On the back, Jeremy Pena, Rookie Cup. Tatis, nice. What do we have here? Show me top certified autograph issue. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's go time. Nice. Paul Goldschmidt Logo Fractor Auto. Cardinals took a little while to fall down, but Josh for the PC. That is pretty sweet. I'm telling you, the autograph checklist in Logo Fractor is so good. Like, yes, there are vet autos, but you get good vet autos like the 2022 National League MVP. Heck yeah, man. That's awesome. See, like that. That's why I personally really like Logo Fractor. I get it's a steep price point to where you could get no auto, but when you do, like they're awesome. They really are awesome. Oh, and we got something thick in here too. Show me a pretty color. I'll take yellow. I'll take yellow. Nice Morel rookie. Miggy, that's a fun one on the back. Oh, nice. Anthony Volpe for the Yankees. Corey Seager, so we're getting good vets too. And then show me a pretty yeller. Bobby, Rookie Cup, 18 of 75 for the Royals. Chris. There we go. I think that box was pretty darn good. I'll take that. I do too, Rebecca. I wish it was, I mean, I think this is pretty darn obvious. I wish it was cheaper. I mean, I wish everything was cheaper, but I mean, like they're neat. Was hoping to see some darn Corbin Carrolls, because usually when you find Volpe, you find Corbin, but this time we didn't get him. Morel has been playing pretty darn decent for Tampa Bay. He, I forget who he was with in that deal, but yes, Christopher Morel is now a member of the Tampa Bay Rays. I think trade deadline last year he got moved. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But I think Goldie gets center stage for now. Let's see if we can knock him down with something cooler. 2024 logo fractor. We got one former MVP's auto. Could we get like Ohtani or Judge or something out of this one? I don't know if they signed in it, to be completely honest, but it'd be cool if they did. Or a very nice rookie auto like Elliot De La Cruz. Hopefully you guys couldn't see how far that box made it. The answer is not far. Maybe a little Pete Crow Armstrong action. Take either of those. Oh yeah, don't you have both? Yeah, Peter, you have both of them. Yeah, you're like, yeah, either of those two would be pretty ideal. Dude, that would be pretty freaking awesome. Dude, I mean, even just like a parallel, like a gold or an orange or a red, a super. I mean, all of the above. This may just be like a fallacy that I'm creating in my own head, but Logo Fractor feels like it's printed a lot less. So I feel like hitting low numbered parallels is a lot easier than it is with other products. You know what I mean? So show me a super. Alright, same thing, just going to do like 2 stacks of the base. See if we can get some good rookies out of here. Davis Schneider, Isaiah Campbell, Salvi Perez, Glasnow, Alex Verdugo, Parker Meadows, JP, Charlie Blackmon, Frankie Lindor, Volpe, Jacob Young, Dansby, and Matt McLean. Alright, first stack, a little quiet. Show me something good in stack number 2. David Bednar, Julio, Silent J, nice Caminero, I like that. Perdomo, Ryan Mountcastle, Randy Arozarena, Justin Martinez, Kyron Paris, Victor Scott, Nolan Gorman, and Marcus Semien. Hope for a little more than just a little Caminero, but as with the 23 box, the base packs were a little quiet, but those logo packs hit hard. So let's see if we can do it again. I believe. Ooh, I see some pretty purple. All right, Jeremy Pena. Pereira. Yeah, it was trade deadline. I guess I don't recognize that name. Pereira. Huh. Pena. Andres Jimenez on the back. Xander Bogaerts. Yandy Diaz. And the purple non-auto. Julio, 62 of 250. Josh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Morel was a trade deadline deal back in July. I just couldn't remember who it was for, and I guess that makes sense why. Like, I don't know who that is. Alright, parallel. Now show me an auto. I believe. We got something real bendy. Real bendy. Let's see what that could mean. Ooh, it is blue. Ozzy Albies. Nice. Mike Trout. Garrett Cole. Brian Hayes, and show me a blue auto. Non-auto. Ryan Pepio, 85 of 150 for the Rays. Once again, Rebecca. Pereira. I don't know why this is going to bother me, but it is. Oh, Isaac Paredes. Paredes. Got it. Okay. Yeah. I was like, okay, I know Isaac Paredes. Very close, John. I see how. I was like, I've never even heard of Pereira. Because my brain immediately went to UFC, Alex Pereira. Jama. Quick little UFC plug for those of you who partake. Let's rip Prospect Edition. Let's get 6 autos up here. We only got one. To be fair, it's a pretty darn good one. Still yet to see that kaboom. Say what you will. I really enjoy putting these boxes in the breaks. I understand Panini's not for everybody. But when it costs on average $3 for each team, like it's a $115 box. So it's like $3 for 6 autos and a kaboom. Why not? Or a shot at a kaboom, I should say. All right, Mikey Romero. George Lombard Jr. red. Iriarte for the White Sox, I believe. 15 of 199. All aces, Brandon Sproat. Ping PJ. Spell check. Oh, yeah, especially with a name like that. Yeah. Rodney Green. Ethan Salas. And our first auto from here is going to be Brock Porter for the Texas Rangers. James knocked down that Thomas White. I guess it's technically a gold vinyl 1 of 1. I do too, Rebecca. I mean, I don't think it's out of this world to say if this was licensed, this would be a pretty competitive product with Topps products. However, it's not. Hopefully, because I feel like competition would be so good between Panini and Topps for like actually making good affordable products. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if Panini made this licensed and, you know, we had a licensed kaboom of Paul Skeens, like, you're like, whoa, oh my gosh, like that goes from being, you know, a however dollar card to triple the value. And Panini could be like, oh yeah, we're going to keep the box price at $115. And now Topps is like, oh no, like we're not going to sell our stuff anymore. It's like, yeah, well, I mean, boom, right here we got a Mojo to 25. Maybe I should have stayed away. No, John, we can't do this again. We can't. John, we are in our first box with guaranteed autos. We still have 4 boxes with guaranteed autos, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 autos here. We can't get there yet. We can't. I will listen to complaints at the end of the break. But we got to have some hope now. You got to believe. You got to believe. Hagen Smith, Blake Burke, Mojo, Rodney Green Jr. of the Oakland A's. 17 of 25. Ben Hess, Nolan Shanawell to 299. Ledbetter, Tyler Black. And what do we got here? Jaron DeBerry for the Brew Crew. That's going to be numbered 46 of 49. That one's going to Chris. You got to believe, John. Jonah Tong, Superfractor, or Gold Vinyl Auto. Or shoot, Superfractor Auto out of that 25 Bowman. Why not? We got to keep the good vibes rolling. Good vibes equals good cards. Bad vibes equals bad cards. I believe that we will hit. But yeah, I mean, this is our first box with guaranteed autos, and we've already got a lot on the stage. There's still plenty of opportunities for teams if you haven't hit yet. A ton. Alrighty, Chase Allsup, Angel Martinez, blue, Tyson Lewis for the Reds. It's going to be to 149. I'm sorry, to 99. 48 of 99. Rhett Lauder domination. Ping Tommy White, Owen Cassie, Brian Holiday, and a little blue auto of Silas Ardon for the Baltimore Orioles. That is 61 of 149. I'm reading these upside down too, so that's got to be a little impressive. How's everybody's Tuesday going? We need some lightheartedness in the chat. Chat's too quiet. Let's have some fun. I guess we don't have the usual suspects in here berating me. How was the promotion? It was good. It was fun. Yeah. And then my wife's was a few days after me. Oh, we got a redemption in here. Mitch Jebb, Joe Vitrano, Silver, Caitlin Culpepper. Prepping for the pros, Kellen Lindsay, Jackson Wiggins to 199, Sean Keys, Joseph Redfield, and let me double check. Okay, it is in this direction. This won't show off a code or nothing, right? Okay, no. All right. Let's grab a little handy dandy F16 and let's see something cool. Come on. Future Legends Signatures, card number 1. Mike Bove. I think he's a Blue Jay. He plays on a blue team. Dang it. He's either a Blue Jay or a Royal. All right, close enough, Brewers. Close enough. Oh, gosh, yes. Dang it. Thank you, Florence. I appreciate it. Yeah. Give me some cards there, Flyboy. Hey, that is the goal, Brian. I mean, all I ask is bring good vibes. That's all I ask. I will do my best to pull cool cards. Unfortunately, I do not pack the boxes, so I can't promise you anything. But I can promise that if you don't hit, I will send you something of mine that I have spent my money on. Because I think it's the right thing to do. I got sent a package today from a break that I joined that I got a single base card in. And that kind of made me feel bad. So it happens. Or that was yesterday, excuse me. Travis Bazana, Eddie Riders, Yankel Fernandez on the ticket. Cinchi. What was that? It was a Future Legends signature redemption of Mike Bove. Brandon Sproat, 25 of 25 for John. Mr. Gluck, I think we need to delete that last comment. 25 of 25, not bad. Adrian Santana, JD Dix, and a Mikey Romero auto to 125. How about that, William? 20 case or something. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Like, I mean, I think it was a half case of 25 Bowman Hobby. It went pretty rough. I know this isn't the name you're chasing. However, I know you won't mind that whatsoever. Yeah, the triple case that I jumped into, I skunked on. I mean, and that's the thing is, like, folks will say, like, oh, I skunked in the break. And I'm like, you have base cards up here. A skunk really means, like, over. Like, you did not hit a base card. That's a real skunk. And I have been skunked. Plenty. Oh. I mean, I know what I'm buying into. Like, a break is a gamble. I'm gambling that I'm going to hit something. Sean Sullivan. Cam Caminiti. Bryce McCage on the ticket. Domination. Blake Burke. Michael Massey, 28 of 49 for the Tigers. Dylan Cruz. Kendall George. And Kemp Alderman for the Miami Marlins. Fishies, Brian. you know what I mean? Like I know it's nothing too crazy, but it is nice to add a little bit to the break. All right, let's get Detroit Rock City up here, and now I need to find where I put the Marlins. Oh, that's Texas. Miami, where are you hiding? Oh, right there. Nice. All right, let's jump into Heritage. Why not? We have ripped far too many boxes of Heritage to not hit a real one auto. See, I told you, good thoughts all. Yeah, I mean, that's... Now John's quiet, and this happens too often. It's like, I want to hit you something good. Where are you hiding the Giants? Guys, I promise I don't pack the boxes. I'm hoping that we can hit something for everybody. I promise I don't. I would love to. That'd be fun, and I would pack a hit for everybody. You just gotta believe. Bring some good vibes. But it's like once people do hit, then it's radio silence. It's not even excitement. With the Astros. Let's have some fun. Hobby to enjoy. Amen to that. Let's have some fun. Luis Peralta, Edwin Diaz, Luis Garcia Jr., Cedric Mullins, Jake Cronenworth. Father and son with the Clemenses. That'll go to the Yanks. Left to right. Kabert. And the blue, Glasnow. Rhett Lauder, Noel V. Marte. Not very exciting. I mean, I'm personally a huge fan of real one autos. They're just rare to hit. Oh, I do too, Rebecca, and I gate kept that for since 2022 when it first released for 2021. But unfortunately, the world found out, and now boxes are expensive. Mad Max, Jock Peterson, Josh Hader, Yasmani Grandal, Yoshi, Lucas Urseg, Joey Meneses, and Luis Guerrero. Yeah, Brian, Heritage isn't necessarily like a hit-centric box. I mean, to be fair, like this is a $100 box. It is. I mean, the Logo Fractor box is more expensive than this. Both of the Logo Fractor boxes are more expensive than this. So it's like, yeah, these aren't really hit-centric. It's definitely more for like set collectors. Cade Smith, and you look for variations and stuff. And there's just like fun cards like this. This Danny Jansen. Jaron Duran, Robert Suarez. RBI leaders, that'll go to Judge and the Yanks. First Chromes, give me Stephen Kwan for the Guards. Manoah on the blue, and Tyler Gentry. Sorry if that gave you some feedback. Pulled both from hangers. That's actually really impressive. I have ripped... This is probably my fourth hobby. We haven't hit one yet, so I've got a good feeling about this. Usually they're like a couple per case. Because these boxes are either one auto or relic. So I'm hoping we can hit some ink. Ooh, we got something cool coming up. Get excited. Nimmo. Dustin Harris. Cole Reagans. Michael King. Ian Happ. What do we got here? Nolan Shanuel to 76. 4 of 76 for the Los Angeles Angels. Josh. Ha-Sung Kim. The Blues. Christian Walker. Well, that's pretty cool. Nice 76 throwback. First one of those I've seen. Yes, sec. My messenger's blowing up. Yeah, I mean they're decently rare. I mean when it comes to a hobby, when it's you like more often than not, if you open a hobby, you're not gonna pull one. So the fact you've pulled two is pretty darn cool. Del Castillo. All right, home run leaders. That'll go to Mr. Judge Dansby, Andy Pages, Michael Conforto. It's a refractor. It is of Lucas Erceg for the Royals. Carlos Rodriguez and father and son with the Biggios. The refractors are decently rare. I'll top load it. Yastrzemski to go with it. One of my favorite cards. I mean, I like collecting weird things too, but 2022 Top Series 1. Mike Yastrzemski's name is misspelled. I've got a card of it somewhere. Oh, we got something in here. There's something right there, and I'm not sure what that is. I hope that's a real one auto. Oh, it's the blue. Dang it. I get excited every time. Big Christmas. Joe Ryan. Funky Muncie. Strikeout leaders, that'll go to Scooble. Javier Assad. Through the years, Shohei. Useta. And Sedan. Gotta give Show some love. Especially interesting inserts like that one. All right, Palacios, Elliot Ramos. Strikeout leaders, that'll go to Sale and the Bravos. Norby, Ryan Bliss. All-time All-Stars, Mel Ott. Bobby. And the Blues are going to be Mr. Naylor. That all-time all-star is for Mel Ott of the New York Giants, who turned into the San Francisco Giants. So that will go to San Fran. Alrighty, Profar. Nicky Lopez, Porter Hodge, Bob Clemente, Orlando Arcia. Verlander, why are you on a 73 card stock? Oh, nice. 25th anniversary. All right, Rafi Devers and Donovan Solano. I was like, that's not the same design. It's because it's 25th anniversary card. The downside is with these, the edges on these black borders just get all chewed up. It happens. That was Heritage that year was this design, the 73. It's I've got a Julio Rodriguez Real One rookie auto from that set. I like me some J-Rod. Willie Adames Goldie, such a weird image. Bakar, Jorge Polanco, Jackson Jobe. Frank Lloyd Wright Sr. What did you miss? Oh, William, you'll just have to go back and watch the recap. Batting leaders, Bobby. I'll answer it one time. Twice is too much. And Tovar on the blue speckle. We'll toss that into the paper spot winner. Yeah, William, you asked that before, but I can't remember where you asked it at, so I'm not sure what you missed. I don't think you reacted when I hit an auto for you, so I hit you a Mikey Romero auto. Alrighty, Paulie Skeens. The beginning, my mama called me. Well, you do have an auto up on the stage. We got Paul Goldschmidt up there. We've got a few decent hits. Nothing like knock your socks off big hits, though. Not yet. Skeens, Brooks Baldwin, Hammer and Hank, Ozzy Albies, JT Realmuto, Dalton Varsho. Blue, Francisco Alvarez. And an Imanaga. I was hoping that would be a variation. It is not. We take those. Alrighty, Ryan Weathers. Jace Young, rookie. Luis Heel. Seth Brown. Brenton Doyle. Chrome, Isaac Paredes. Trey Sweeney. Clayton Kershaw. I was hoping that Sweeney would be a variation of some kind. I'll double check and look through all of them, make sure I'm not missing any variations. Alright, George Kirby. Grant Holmes with the flow. Will Wagner. Schwellenbach. Glaber. George Springer. Blue. Will Warren, rookie for the Yanks. And Luciano. Luciano is like warped. I don't know if you guys could see that, but it is. It feels really weird. We take those. All right. I have hope. I have hope. Show me a... You know what? We haven't hit a real one auto out of this case. Just show me a red ink. Just show me a red ink. Why not? Bradley Blaylock. Giancarlo Stanton. He just started his rehab stint. Hunter Goodman. Juan Soto. Lourdes Gurriel. Lane Thomas. Blue. Shane Baz. And Ernie Banks. Mr. Cub. In the all-time All-Stars. We got 11 people in here. A lot of folks are just being quiet. We eating dinner? What's going on? Jose Barrios. Cody Bellinger. Spencer Horwitz. Corbin. Frankie Lindor. Hunter Biggie. Sal Frelick. And Iriarte. Making sure that none of those are a variation of some sort. Where is Rizzo? I don't know. It's a good question. I see something in here. There's something. Ooh. Do you see what I see? That, my friends, is a 1-of-1 Superfractor. Are you not entertained? Let's get the chat a little bit more rowdy. Let's have a little bit of fun. And let's pull ourselves a Superfractor. Yamamoto. Emmanuel Clase. Mark Vientos. Gilbert Diaz from the back. The Blues, Jake Bloss. Jack Flaherty Chrome. And the Superfractor. Joey Loper Fido of the Toronto Blue Jays. Where's that little 1-of-1 at? Right there. Toronto. Matt. Florence, you may feel free to delete your last comment. It's cool, but why couldn't that have been Mr. Guerrero? Why not? I'll still give it center stage. I think I hyped that up a little bit more than the result was. It's cool. It's a 1-of-1. But I'm like, man, like, Joey, what are you doing, man? Show me Vlad. Show me Bo Bichette. Gosh, I am so bad. I'm like complaining about a 1-of-1. They do look beautiful out of Heritage, though. The 1-of-1s, I mean, that's pretty. That's real pretty. Look at that. Look at that. 1-of-1. It's kind of tough to see with his jersey. You like can't even tell. I looked on the back at first because I was like, where's the stamp at? Exactly. It's still a 1-of-1. Matt, congrats. Josh, hello. Oh, can you imagine if that wasn't... actually, they don't make autos on the Chromes. Still. Jordan Hicks. All-time All-Stars. Willie Mays. Kumar Rocker. Angel Martinez. Yohan Duran. Griffey on the Through the Years. Gavin Stone Blue. And Julio. Is that a variation? It's not. What do I feel like it is, though? 332. Well, that's just his base card. I feel like that's an image variation. It looks like it should be. Guerrero would have been, yeah, that would have been sweet. But still, we will not complain at a 1 of 1. I'm saying that to myself because I don't want it to come across like I'm complaining about a 1 of 1. Alrighty. Ref Snyder, Brandon Drury, Jonathan India, Curtis Mead, Gustavo Campero, Refractor, Robert Suarez for the Padres, Ryan Jeffers, and all-time All-Stars, Mickey Mantle. The Commerce Comet. Got a few teams that aren't up here yet. Just make something cool happen. We're not even in the Bowman boxes. The hobbies. Like, having fun. No. No. Is that another relic? Dude, we've gotten so many relics. Robleski. Matsui. Matt McLean. Royce Lewis. For the Brew Crew. Willie Adames. On the dual patch. Dude, how many? I mean, there's no way. Like, we have to go like 4 for 4, right? With the last boxes. Or however many I have. 5 on autos. I mean, this is our... We have not hit a real one auto yet. Oh, this is the first dual relic I've pulled. But it's like... I'm sorry, Willie. I'm sorry. I wish you were autographed. Single player dual relic. He is. He is. I mean, he was an all-star with, whatchamacallit? The Giants. Wait. Maybe I'm mixing them up. Let me see. Where is the Brew Crew? Oh, duh, right in front of me. We'll keep the redemption up there. All right, Moreno on the speckle and Grant Holman. Brian, don't worry. That 24 Bowman Hobby Box. You see a little Aiden Miller? Brewers. Yes, I was mixing him up. I was like, wait, Adames went from the Brewers to the Giants. Yeah. My brain just went a little fuzzy there. I promise, it is much easier being on the other end. Where you're sitting comfortably and 10 people are not staring at you and listening to your every word, waiting for you to goof up. All right, stolen base leaders with Ellie at the top. Brooks Lee, Nolan Gorman, Josh Lowe, William Contreras, Chrome, Blake Snell, Blue, Schneeman, and Jaden Hill. All right, Mountcastle, King Tuck, Ozzy Albies, Jace Young, Lubob, Reese Hoskins, Reese Olson, and Sean Manaea. I'm ready for him to come back from the IL. 2 RBI double for the kid. All right. Brother, he's in his, second career game? Let's pump the brakes a little. Am I saying that because I don't own any Roman Anthony cards? That's correct. Jared Jones, Aaron Judge, Luis Heel, Will Wagner. I'm a little jealous. Wilson Contreras, John Harvey Kellogg, Flaked Cereal Industry, Urshela on the blue, and Josh Young. Just double check that's not a image variation. Sometimes, like, most of the cards are up close and personal, so whenever I see one that's a little different, it throws me for a loop. I wish they would just put the different cards, like the variations and stuff, backwards. It'd be so nice. Chris Sale, Andy Ibanez, Schwellenbach, Hunter Goodman. There we go, John. There we go. Corbin Burns, Garrett Crochet, Pablo, and Christian Mena. Yeah, hopefully we could pull you a little Jonah Tong out of 25 Bowman. I don't know why. Well, I did pull him for the first time about a week ago. Last week. The very first time I've pulled his auto. He has eluded me in both breaks I've joined and not. Matt, how's it going? Nick York, Juan Soto, Spencer Horwitz, Sandy Alcantara, Luis Castillo, Crone, Parker Meadows for the Tigers, Zach Denenzo, and Joey Cantillo. Gosh, I feel like it's gotta be. All right, last pack mojo, and then I'm gonna take a quick peek and see if I've missed anything, because I feel like I've had to have missed a variation. A whole hobby. There's got to be one. Joey Gallo, Austin Riley, Corbin, Rizel, Colt Keith, Gunner throwback, Montero on the blue, and Luis Angel Acuna. It'll only take me a moment. Where I'm looking, in case you're curious, is right in this general vicinity. That's a bad example. Let me grab a base card. This white space right here typically is something written if it's something nice. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And of course there's a delay, so I got to flip through back to this Bush League pitcher. Should be in AAA. Garrett Crochet. No, I'm kidding. He's absolutely tearing it up for my fantasy team, and I'm very thankful. I had both Chris Sale and Nick Pivetta pitching yesterday, and Sale threw a gem of a game. And then Nick Pivetta gave up a bunch to the Dodgers. All right, let me take a quick peek at these, see if I've missed any sort of variation. I know the other way to look for them is by looking at the codes. But let's be honest, I don't have any reading glasses. I'm 25 and I don't think I should need any. However, you do need some if you're going to be looking at these super tiny codes at the bottom of these cards. I'm usually really good at spotting variations, but when it comes to Heritage, they are pretty slick sometimes with certain names. So I could have missed one. I'm hoping that I did so that we can get somebody a hit that doesn't have one. Come on, I'm believing. I'm a believer. I'm also trying to go through these at a decent clip so that you're not sitting here for 20 minutes waiting on me to go, maybe, maybe not. So if I do end up missing one, of course, I apologize. I still want to double check for everybody, just in case. Nothing yet. Give me something cool, please. I realized that I was looking in the wrong spot originally when we were ripping this. I didn't see any. Kind of a bummer. But we still have 24, 25 Bowman hobbies and a Jet collection. We'll start off with the 25 because I want people to sweat the 24 a little bit. It's sat on my shelf for a while. What's 10 more minutes? Current high bid on the paper is $10. That's it, $10. You pull one Roman Anthony at this time and you've already made up more than half your money back. Don't believe me? Check eBay. I believe. But no, kind of like what William did. He's like, hey, I don't have any of this guy. Do you mind top loading it? Sure, I do not mind. Greatness loading, McGonagall. Reptilian right off the rip. Drew Jones for Arizona. Jacob Breshnan. And D'Angelo on the back. AZ finally got some love up on the stage. That Moreno, but I'll put a little Reptilian up there instead. You gotta believe, friends. If you haven't hit yet, you gotta believe. Have some hope. Enjoy yourself. Hang out. The less you sweat about it, the more likely you are to hit. I don't know if it's true, but I'm leaning into it. James Wood tried to go running. Another nice one. Nice Charlie Condon first, and Andrew Morris. Rockies are already up here with something. I'm not sure what. This is nice, though. I love hanging out with everybody. Just on a random Tuesday evening. Just hanging out, ripping some cards, enjoying ourselves. Top 100, number 85, Caminiti, Ashley Andujar, Zach Showalter, and Marejo on the back. We got one auto coming out of here. Should see some numbered stuffs as well. Let's see if we can get another Superfractor. Why not? Ooh, we got a little sky blue paper. Reminder that does ship to the team. Chad is missing a rooster. Yes, indeed. He's going through a little something right now, so just keep him in your thoughts. Sky blue, Ronald Acuna Jr., 131 of 499. Dana hit the purple yesterday, and now he's got this one. Braden Montgomery, and we got, looks like a refractor. Oh, whoa. That's black on the back. 1 of 10. Aiden Smith for the Tampa Bay Rays. Rebecca, that almost slipped right by me. 1 of 10. And then we might have ourselves a little refractor here. Yes, we do. Garcia to 499. Nice pack. And of course, in classic fashion, I'm all out of sleeves. So I got to open some new ones. 3 numbered cards, 1 hobby pack. Garcia to 499, Acuna to 499, and Aiden Smith to 10. Heck yeah. See what I mean? All it takes is a couple filthy little packs like that, and we'll have some happy people in here. Oh, I forgot. It's Ronald Alcuna Jr. for those of you who missed yesterday. Ronald Alcuna. It's like, what? Where are the Rays? Yeah, we'll take down a blue for a black. Heck yeah. Nice. Good start. Like I said, we should see a few numbered things. And yeah, we just got 3 out of 1 pack. So hopefully, might have ourselves a little juice box here. That'd be pretty cool. VIP, Mr. Colt Emerson. Aaron Estrada, Luke Sinnard, and a Lynn on the back. I try to be very careful top loading that black. The borders are always super tough on those because the slightest little ding will show. I tried to be very careful with it. There's a little bit of whiting, but I think it still looks pretty good. Rookie of the Year favorites, Nick York, Pablo, Josh Noth, and Sanbria. Trying to keep the chromes and the paper separated for everybody. Ooh, second card, we got something numbered. 48 of 299, Gregory Barrios. Once again, Rebecca. There's a little High Song Kim rookie. He's batting 400 right now. VIP Charlie Condon, Reptilian, Ichiro for the Reds, Emil Morales, and Nate Nankill. I'm telling you, it just takes a few packs. Now, if Rebecca could just start sharing some of these numbered cards with people who haven't hit. She's like, I have no control over it. I don't either. I promise, folks, I always want you to hit. I want everybody to hit because it's more fun when everybody's having fun. When the chat is a little bit rowdy, emphasis on a little, it makes the break so much more fun. So much more fun. For everybody. Alrighty. Pineda, Max Clark, and Luke Sinnard. We got to find our way through some of those packs where it's just base to get to those juiced packs. Number 62, Quintero, Chang first, Arun, and Mr. Mooney. Oh, is that blue chrome? I think that's blue chrome. First up, Leo. On the back, Mr. Pan. Ooh, a little Blu-ray wave of Jonah Tong. 17 of 150. John, I was calling Jonah. I was calling him. I was like, hey, Jonah, want your auto out of this 25 Bowman box. But a pretty little blue wave may have to do for now. Nice one. I promise that is better than I did in... I don't even want to admit how many cases I went through of 25 Bowman. Till I ended up, I finally... I told myself, I was like, if I don't hit in this, I'm just going to buy singles. I bought into one more, skunked again, and then, yeah. Can you call a Yankee, please? Let me think. How about Jason Dominguez rookie auto out at 24? Or just a casual Aaron Judge auto out of the repack. So far. Yeah, I know. I'm hoping. Unfortunately, Peter, the downside there is I have personal bias, as you know, as a Mets fan. So I always pull for the Mets to hit. Greatest Loading Eldridge, Thomas White, Cam Caminiti, and Jacob Breshnan. But to be fair, we have not hit the auto yet. Sold? Yeah. He's like, I'm like, oh yeah, just pull Aaron. You're like, sold. I'm like, Aaron Boone auto. And you're like, no, Aaron Judge. It's like, no, I wasn't done saying it. To be fair, that would, like, I feel like it'd be really cool if Topps did like non-player autos, but they didn't count towards the autos in a box. Like they're randomly inserted. Oh, you're a Tigers guy? Oh, fair. Judge just hammered one out. That's probably what that fantasy notification was that I got was. Speaking of Mr. Judge. Rookie of your favorites, Kobe Mayonnaise. Ismael Javier. There's PJ. And Zach Showalter. Oh, actually, I got another fantasy. Oh, no, that's what it was. 463. Dang. Trent Grisham scored. Grisham's been playing pretty well himself. I mean, I think he was one of the top players in May. Right? If I'm not mistaken, he was. Judge is in your lineup? Good. Yeah, I had the 4th pick, and I got Judge. Or no, maybe it was the 3rd, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm probably going to take Bobby. And then he was still there. I was like, yeah, I'm taking Aaron Judge. Like, are you crazy? Who wouldn't? Number 63, Lorenzo. Elvin Garcia, Jacob Wright, and Aiden Miller. Hopefully we see some Aiden Millers out of that 24 box. Yeah, Aaron Judge is pretty darn good at baseball. Alrighty. Ooh, what do we have here? Red rookie, I believe. Yes, Thomas Agisi of the St. Louis Cardinals. It was just upside down. It looked weird. Daywell Joseph. Nice Johnny Level and Cole Fontenelle. Oh, man, I want some teams to hit who haven't. If you haven't hit yet, I promise I'm pulling for you. There's not too many left that haven't hit. We still got ink remaining. We still got that whole 24 Bowman box, and we still have the Jet collection. I promise I'm pulling for you. I promise. I would like to make magic happen for someone. Let's just pull another one of one. Ooh, shiny. Come on. VIP Samuel Basallo. Mini Diamond Ismael Javier. That one is not numbered. Alex Mooney and Jackson Humphreys. So we get the Javier Reptilian and the Javier Mini Diamond. So, I know neither are numbered, but you got two of them. The rules are you hit two parallels of the same guy. You are legally obligated to go for the rainbow. Just kidding. I don't know why. Rainbows to me are just so impressive. I'm gonna get mine. Let's do it. Alrighty, come on. Show me some more good paper. High bid on the paper is $10. Paulino Santana, Urena, and Chase Mobley. Boom, McGonagall. Top 100, number 74, PJ. Carson Bench, Pan first, and Joffrey. I set aside all the decent names. Oh, yeah, for sure. And I mean, the hunt for... Because I went for a rainbow, and I could not... Funny enough, I have 2 printing plates of a card, but I do not have a Memorial Day camo. It's the 2022 Topps Series 2 card number 341, the New York Mets team card. I own 2 of the printing plates, but could not get a Memorial Day camo. Still to this day have not seen one pop up. Rockstar rookies, Kobe Mayo, Quintero first, Matt Wilkinson, and Chase Burns. Just got called up to AAA. Chase Burns is on his way to the show. If you got his stuff, get excited. It's almost time. Number 11, Bubba. Kyle Teal just got the call. And Blake Wolters. Am I sweating a little bit? Does it look like I'm sweating a little bit? Probably. I love not hitting the auto very early, but once we start getting into this, you know, last quarter of the box, I start to get a little sweaty. Oh, those are I love those parallels, though. Ooh, purple. That looks like it's in the auto spot. Let's get excited. Nice 2 good paper cards to start, too. All right, from the back, Perez, the 2 chromes, Bo Walker, and Hayden Alvarez. The insert, Acuna's Home Run Haven. And it's going to be upside down. Show me something nice. Come on, purple. 208 of 250. Ashley Andujar, color match for the Rocks. Sam. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't like purple cards. Unless it's for the Colorado Rockies. Personal opinion. I get it. Some people like the purples. I just like cards that match a little bit better. And this is a perfect match. I know, Brian. I'm pulling for you. I've got the Astros, Pirates, Guards, Twins, and Phillies. Ooh, we got a little X-Fractor coming up, though. Dadgum, Jesus Made. High bid on the paper's $10. There's already 2 Mades in there. Greatness Loading, Dylan Cruz. The X-Fractor. It's going to be a Jang first for the Dodgers. Christian Campbell and Jack Lines. Yeah, the purples, I mean, it's kind of... I would much rather... I mean, I said this last year. I was like, replace purple with black. You know, and that was my opinion. And instead, they just added in black. As a normal... Now, blacks were a thing prior to, obviously, them being numbered to 10. Now they're numbered to 10. They used to be numbered to 71. I had a couple of those. Out of Bowman, at least. Out of Bowman. Obviously, out of Flagship, it's numbered out of the year since the first release. But all right, Tolero, Sean Keys, and Bo Walker. 2 packs to go. Let's finish off with another parallel. We've gotten a few out of this box. Give us one more. One more night. All right, number 17, Chase Burns. There's GGH, Gary Gilhill, Luis. And another nice one for the paper spot. High bid, $10. You like the purples? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is like, it's... I don't judge what people like. I mean, if you enjoy it, freaking collect it. Why not? And blue, but purple pops. See, I prefer blues. To each their own. Same thing with greens. Like, greens to me are like, unless we pull like an A. I say that now, but like, I own plenty of purples and greens. Rockstar Rookies, Trey Sweeney, Victor Rodriguez, Tink Hentz, and Owen Wild will close us out. Who's ready to go back in time a little bit? It's been over a year since release. This box has been patiently waiting for today. 2024 Bowman Hobby. Let's do this. Show me Roman Anthony, Walker Jenkins. Maybe a little Dylan Cruz. If not, let's see some Purdy rookies. I said Dylan Cruz. Why not Ellie De La Cruz? I did pull a paper gold Ellie De La Cruz out of 24 Bowman on release week, and it got a gem. Yeah, you heard that right. Paper gold to 50. PSA 10. I always try and take good care of cards. Since I'm not like in a rush, I can take my time and sleeve and top load things. That's honestly the best news I get, is if you submit a card for grading and it comes back, you know, a 9 or a 10, I'm always pumped, because like, it means that at least, I know like the majority of the time it's because the manufacturer, but it means that I didn't ding it up, which I appreciate. Number 40, Edwin Arroyo. Gosh, I love the 24 design. Colt Emerson and Jackson Holiday. I also prefer this style of pack, where you have an insert in the middle and then the 2 chromes in the back. It's weird with that one paper in the back now, in my opinion. Can't tell. Is that purple? It is purple, and it's chrome. Come on. Brooks Lee, 179 of 250. Justin, hey, I'm telling y'all, it's okay. Sometimes it takes a little bit of sweating. We will get there. Rebecca, you have a good name in this product to chase, who I forgot about. The reason I got reminded is because he's the next paper card. Bryce Matthews for the Stros. So hopefully we can pull something nice of him. Ty Pete and Jack Hurley. Can you see the stack growing next to me? Yes, you can. This one right here. Yes, that is what I will sort for this break only. I'm telling you, sometimes some breaks get real hefty. And my wife tells me, you're sorting that one. I'm like, okay. Boom, Lawrence Butler and Ronnie Mauricio. Ronnie just got the call back. I listed some stuff on eBay and got crushed. Prospect Power Up, George Lombard Jr. Emblemic, not bad. Chrome's Luke Shaw and Tayshawn Walton. I love these inserts. Inferno, rookie, junior, Caminero. So these are kind of just like normal inserts. In my opinion, I thought these would have been a cooler case hit than the Gladiators. Now I do own a Gladiator. I feel like these just look so cool. I don't know. Again, personal opinion. I'm always giving my opinion. I know it might be annoying. Abraham Nunez and Spencer Nievans on the Chromes. There's a Yamamoto rookie. Number 34, Young Kill. Chromes, Jared Cerna and Enrique Jimenez. We're getting firsts. Just not the big names we want just yet. Found my foot today. Roost! We've been needing you. The chat has been mighty quiet, and then I lost it again. We need your good energy in here. Bowman AI, Max Clark. Rooster, exactly. See, my point exactly. Suzak and Maia. Roost, do you want to see something cool? We pulled a Superfractor out of Heritage. Joey Loperfido. Ain't that pretty. And we pulled a Paul Goldschmidt auto out of Logo Fractor. A black out of Bowman. Purple color match auto out of Bowman. It's been pretty cool thus far. What are you going on right now? Rookie of your favorite, Shanoel. Walco. Not bad. Ooh, Arjun Namala. Forgot about him for the Jays. Dylan Head and Ryan Clifford. Not to be confused with Clifford the Big Red Dog. This paper stack is so hefty. High bid's $10. I promise you there is more than $10 in value in here. Even if I just send you like the notables. I'm telling you. For the sake of my mental health, I'm going to take down this giant stack of base and prepare a new one. Yeah, dude, that's the second one in a week. And it's not like I'm out here ripping, 100 cases of something. Like, these are just single boxes that I just toss in. For funsies. Roost, it is good to have you in here. Hope all is well with you. Of course, Rooster jumps in and we pull Ellie. Why not? Ooh, we got a little lunar of Jacob Gonzalez for the White Sox. Chromes, Kemp Alderman, and Lazaro. Lazaro's been tearing up the minor leagues. Come on. I've got 4 teams that I want to see hit. And a couple of them have some good names in this product. So I want to see those names pop up for some peeps. Number 26, Brady Howes. Chrome, Rocafort, and Yoande. I will specifically call out a couple names. Aiden Miller and Bryce Matthews. I would like to see pop up. I really would. And for those of you who only have base up here, I'm pulling for you too. Don't worry. The goal is for everybody to hit at least something numbered. You know, obviously ink is always a huge plus, but we don't have that many. I'm a closet Altuve fan. I'm an out loud Jordan fan. I love Jordan Alvarez, but he's just not looking like himself. I mean, the Astros as a whole aren't looking like themselves. I know there's plenty of opinions on that. Ooh. Ooh, we got ourselves a little colorful auto. I love seeing that out of a hobby. Come on. Boom. Walker Jenkins paper and Pete Crow Armstrong paper is what's sandwiching this auto. Show me a big name here. Riku Nishida, 48 of 100 with the kanji auto. White Sox, Rebecca. That's pretty dope. That's pretty freaking sweet. Nice. Where's the White Sox? Already up here. Josh is at 11 on the paper spot. Where are you? Am I blind? I must be. Oh my gosh, where's the White Sox? Ah, right here, a red. Dude, what are you talking about? Roos, no. No. Dude, no. I think Jordan will end up being better than Altuve. I think so. I think so. Gotta get my chopsticks, BRB. No, that's awesome. I love kanji autos. Him and Shang-In Lin. Shang-In Lin, I think, also has first in either 24 or 23 Bowman, but they both have kanji autos. Yes, it's in kanji, Brian. Prospect power-up Walker Jenkins. There's a little Paul Skeens prospect. Guzman and Drew Jones. Yeah, that's what it is. Alvarez is definitely a league of his own. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, you look at Jordan, and you're like, oh yeah, that's a power hitting dude who hits 30 bombs a year. Yeah, but he also bats 300. In today's game, I know he's not playing like that this season. I totally get that. But I mean, like, the dude is legit. James Wood, Bowman AI. There's Aiden Miller on the paper. I want to see him on the chrome. Roman Anthony. There's a Kyle Teal first chrome. And Rock Riggio. Maybe I'm biased. I don't know. I really do like Jordan, though. He's my second favorite Alvarez in baseball. Nobody will beat Francisco. He tries. Ethan Salas. And the Chromes, Bradfield and Crawford. Now, Rebecca, close your ears. I don't want to... Yeah. But I mean, even before that, he wasn't playing super well. Rebecca, close your ears because I don't want to upset you. But do you know how you can tell somebody is like a bandwagon hater of the Astros? If they're like, yeah, but Jordan cheated. It's like, brother, Jordan wasn't a rookie until 2020. Like, what are you talking about? Lunar, Max Wagner for the O's. Farmelo and De Paula. Oh, I know. We got like 2 weeks. Inception, you win the lottery about 4 hours before. I read that as like they're doing a lottery on it. When does like the pre-release start for it? Is that going to be this week? Or please tell me that hasn't already happened. Exactly. Yeah, I'm in Jordan's corner. He's a dog. Boom, Soderstrom rookie. Hair going back. Winning my shell, just like 2010, just buy and hoard. Top 100, number 92, Garrett Forrester. Zanatello and Kevin Sim. I really want to see some nice parallels. Let me see another Superfractor. Ooh, we got something shiny and sparkly. Carlos Silva of the Minnesota Twins. Justin. Nice Lombard first. Another name who has skyrocketed. Herman Ramirez and Juanipa. Josh, if you don't want to pay the $11 for the paper spot, I will graciously take it. If I could bid on it, I would. As somebody who sells paper on eBay. That's the thing. If you ever win the paper spot and you're like, hey, I just want the notables that you pull off, I can send that to you too. That's where the majority of your value is at. I mean, you're seeing everything I'm pulling off. Rookie of your favorites, Lawler. Chromes, Anthony Skull, and Homer Bush Jr. Homer Bush Jr. has a really cool auto if you've never seen it. If you like just collecting cool signatures that are pretty affordable, his and Calvin Harris are pretty good. Roosters at 12 on it. Bowman AI, Jackson Holiday. Papers for Roland. And the Chromes, Heredia, and Luis Angel Acuna. If I'm not mistaken, that's Luis Angel Acuna's first card as a Met. Unless it was in 23 draft. Paper 12, yeah, I got you, Roost. Number 86, Rockefort. Augustine Ramirez and Spencer Jones. Spencer Jones first earned 23 Bowman. Bowman baseball is always fun. Don't see an insert in this one. We may be insertless. Yes, we are. All right. No big paper. Vanderhee and Ahuna, 2 Giants. Come on, I'm pulling for y'all. Rebecca, I'm glad you grabbed other teams too, because they're at least hitting for you when Houston is hiding. Same thing, Brian. Cleveland, James, I'm glad he has other teams too. So thankfully nobody will go home like completely empty-handed, which I'm thankful for. Silent J, rookie of your favorites. Chrome, Santana, and J.C. Young. All right, come on. Dylan Cruz, Bryce Matthews, Aiden Miller, Walker Jenkins. Give them to me. Sorry, but that's what my phone autocorrects to. But good luck. I love that. Sorry I'm calling you by something that isn't your name, but we got a numbered card. Let's see. Padres, Manny Machado to 175. 24 of 175. Padres. Sam. Valencia and Rios. Thanks for the Lort. Hopefully that's not short for Malort. If you've never had Malort, don't recommend it. Don't let anybody peer pressure you into having it. It's terrible and awful and gross. The Lord is good. No, the Lord is good. My Lord is not. Number 98, Clifford, the big red dog. Chromes, Ruiz, and Bonilla. Last pack, Mojo, in 24 Bowman. Give me something purdy. Just give me something purdy. That's all I ask. Something purdy. It's a low bar. J-Dom, that's purdy. Good chance Caglione is wearing makeup right now. Actually. Nice Churio AI. And then we've got Glad and Vradenberg. We're not done. We have the repack. I developed a need for reds. Knowing you and your enjoyment ripping, I hate to say it, I think you're going to have a disappointing time if that is your only chase. Even just pulling a red is fun. But a red? Gosh, this box is wanting to be difficult. Hopefully that means there's something nice hiding in here. I don't think I even got it off all the way. There we go. If I just give it a little extra pressure, it'll give way. Good luck, everybody. If you have not hit yet, I promise I'm pulling for you. I want to see something cool come out. What is this? That feels like a thick PSA slab. That's because it is. Alright. Show me something cool. Oh, this is pretty neat. It's pretty neat. PSA 9 2020 Topps Tier 1. Pete Alonso autograph. 6 of 150 for John. Nice little second year Pete Alonso auto. Congrats. All right, let's recap, shall we? I'm trying to go in a respectable order. This is going to take too long for me to do this properly. You gotta quit putting your cards in. That it was never mine. Like I said, I've helped curate in the past. That one did not come from me. I don't think I actually own any Tier 1 cards. Alright, first up, I don't think there's anything numbered in here, but there are parallels. Let's just give some room. Right, Rockstar rookies Dylan Cruz, Javier on the Reptilian, Morel Logo Fractor, Volpe Logo Fractor, Drew Jones Reptilian, Verlander on the throwback, Quintero Mojo, Silva Mini Diamond, Wagner Lunar, Kyle Teal, Lunar Jacob Gonzalez. Sounds like a plan, Brian. Rising Infernos Caminero, GGH, Greatness Loading Cruise, X-Fractor Jang, I'm sorry, Checkerboard Jang, Tovar Blue, Javier Mini Diamond, Sagisi Red Rookie, Level First, PJ, Thomas White, Ichiro Reptilian, Schwellenbach Mojo, Charlie Condon, Moreno Blue, Crochet, because William had to have it, Montero Blue, Urshela Blue, Suarez Refractor, Bloss Blue, Manoa Blue, and Will Warren Blue. Through the Years Throwback Otani, Useda Blue, Urseg Refractor, Trout Logo Fractor, Thomas White, Adley Rookie, Josh Young Logo, and Caminero. Found a Frozen Fractor. Nice. All right, Tyson Lewis. These are all numbered. Blue, Massey to 49, Acuna to 499, Julio to 250, Rodney Green Jr. to 25, Sean Noel to 76, Brooks Lee to 250, Jonah Tong to 150, Bobby to 75, Aiden Smith to 10, Machado to 175, Iriarte Red, Sproat to 25. That is a bookend, by the way, 25 of 25. Barrios to 299, Pepio to 150, Garcia to 499, Wiggins to 199, Sean Noel to 299, Clubhouse Collection Dual Relic, Willie Adames, Brock Porter Auto, Alderman Auto, Blue Auto, Ardon, DeBerry Blue Auto, Mike Bove on the Redemption, Mikey Romero Blue Auto, Ashley Enduhar Purple Color Match Auto, Goldschmidt Auto from Logo Fractor, Nishida to 100, Hit of the Break, Joey Loperfido, Super Fracta, and of course from the repack, Pete Alonso 2020 Tier 1, PSA 9 Auto to 150. High bid on the paper is $12. Here's an idea of what you're bidding on. I promise you, I don't do this often, but we did hit a lot of good names. So do me a favor and just count here. Why you gotta mention books? Just count here, and let's assume just 50 cents. I think that's a fair average. So Luis Pena, Jesus Made, J Dom, Caminero, Lombard, Soderstrom, Roman Anthony, Aiden Miller, PCA, Walker Jenkins, Ellie, Namala, Walco, Yamamoto, Butler, Mauricio, Matthews, Caldwell, Made, Pena, Moore, Joffrey, McGonigal, Kim, Wood, Caldwell, Morlando, White, Arias, Sasaki, and Cruz. Those are the ones that I pulled out as notables. High bid is $12. Oh, and by the way, you also get this with it. Oh, that's not it. There's more. Before I have a Leaning Tower of Pisa. High bid is $12. It's probably going to cost $10 to ship. So if you're interested, drop a little bid. Not seeing anything else. Should we close it out at $12? Just hold mine till 30 pounds. Jason was legitimately concerned whenever I printed that label. He was like, who just spent... It was a hefty sum, obviously, for a 30-pound package. And I was like, that's me. That's Rooster. Like, it's legit. And he goes, oh, okay. All right, well, going once. Going twice. Sold. Rooster with the absolute steal. All right, friends. Well, that wraps it up for me. As always, hope you had fun. If you didn't hit, hopefully I can get you in the next one. Always try to hit for everybody, but sometimes the card gods don't listen. Enjoy the rest of your evening.